Get ready with me while I explain my entire sophomore year, and because I need a vent, you'll also get the makeup tight you've been asking for. So the moral of the story is I really don't have any friends left in my grade. I've never been the skinny kid, so like I never really, why is Bro not working? I'm not good at explaining things, so like don't come at me for not saying anything like in a nice way or whatever. I've always been those people that have been like always super nice to me, and I definitely think I'm gonna try to get close to those people this year because I always tend to turn to the wrong crowd, which I don't know how. It's like a superpower. Before this year though, I really didn't have many friends. The unfortunate part to having no friends is my gateway was eating food. So, okay, and mentally I was not stable. I've never been mentally stable. Like, we're still working on that. But my childhood has been a lot, to say the least, and it's just, like, going from school to school to school was not helpful in general. And so, making friends at the beginning of my sophomore year, I was so hyped. I'm not gonna go on a whole rant anymore, but, like, basically I had spent this entire year with these people. Like, I had really gotten close with them, and I had some suspicions that, like, we weren't really friends because this person has a whole, like, list of other friends that she calls her friends, that she puts up with, like, and that I know about. And so, like, but this is like the same thing she has with like all of her little friends, and it's just like a sick little game that I don't really want to be part of. I will not be sharing any like personal information about this year because it's a lot and I do not want to get into detail. Moral of the story is I thought I found my crowd, but they had totally ditched me and actually turned out to not be at all who I thought they were. I'm gonna talk about this just one thing that I think really got me. Like, it really stuck with me because it hurt a lot, I guess. Because I, like, had said I had been really close with these people, and we had been hanging out for, like, the entire year. So I had told them all of my struggles. I had told them everything that I had been diagnosed with, all the things that I had been going through. And so, like, getting advice, asking for help, getting their comfort. I always had a suspicion that nobody really cared or listened when I had talked about my issues, and this kind of just underlined the fact at the end of the year when we had our small conflict, or whatever you want to call it. And genuinely, I do not understand how someone can be so ignorant. Like, I'm gonna take a deep breath before I crash out. I do have a lot of struggles that I have kept hidden, and I haven't really wanted to like show or explain it to people because it was hard for me to like deal with, and I've been given a lot. Like, I've been given ADHD, autism, OCD, PTSD, anxiety, depression, like all that fun stuff. And those are all legit diagnoses that I've been given by doctors. Again, none of these things are like things that I'm ashamed of. They're things that I used to be ashamed of, and that's why nobody could ever tell or notice how different I was. The biggest one that I had struggled with was BPD, which is why it had affected me so much. I always have been the one who's been a little bigger than everybody else in the friend group. That's why you'll notice me dropping like 50 pounds in like 3 months. Guys, I lied. I kept yapping. Don't hate me. Go to part 2. I hope this blows up. Quick note, don't watch these videos if they make you mad. Talking about my past trauma helps me cope, and if it makes you look bad, that's not my problem. Okay, that's all. Go to part 2. Love you. Bye.